Welcome to your general tarot reading for February. This reading is for those with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages are general and come through for those who need to hear them. So if this doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements. Before we get into it, I just want to note that energy is fluid and doesn't always come out super clear cut. You may resonate with only one part, different parts, or the whole reading that comes out today. Just trust what feels right for you. You know your situation best. Now with that said, let's get into your reading. What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? Last one. What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? Okay, we've got the cards. Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles so far and the Nine of Cups in reverse. What does Leo need to know? Okay, Three of Swords reversed. What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? Leo, these cards are jumping out. Queen of Swords. Got one more. What does Leo need to know about the remainder of February? King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Alright, so what have we got out so far? We've got the Four of Pentacles. Got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Got the Three of Swords in reverse. Ending of heartbreak. Got the Queen of Swords. And we've got the King of Cups in reverse. Alright. So somebody is definitely very set on something. Someone's very set on what they want. Or maybe they're set on what they don't want. Yeah, let's clarify this a little bit more. Let's get into it a little bit more. Overall, it's looking like someone doesn't want to give up something that they want. But they are releasing some heartbreak, which is really good. And there is some communication that I think needs to happen or is going to happen between two people. Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups reversed. Why is the Nine of Cups reversed here? Judgment. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Why are both these cards here, actually? Okay, so a slow-moving knight. Why is the Three of Swords here? Oh, that's way too many. Why is the Three of Swords here? Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So this is an interesting reading. It looks like somebody is definitely choosing to keep something. Somebody's choosing to keep what they want to themselves, and it's like they're like, you know, this is them holding on to what they want, holding on to something that they really want. Um, but it's almost like what they want isn't gonna happen, and I think there is some intuitive guidance here for what to do in this situation. Like, so whoever this is that is holding on to what they want, or, you know, doesn't want to let it go, I think this person is getting intuitive hits about what the situation is. So like little downloads almost, where they might be thinking about what it is, what they want, and then they'll realize something, and then they'll go, oh, okay, that's what I have to do, or that's what that means. But there is the Judgment card came out. So yeah, so the High Priestess, Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse all came out. And to me, what this is saying is that there is a choice that has to be made about what this person wants. Maybe this person has to choose whether they keep it to themselves or they let it go, or yeah, but someone is definitely thinking about making an offer of some kind, where it's like a slow moving energy. So it's gonna take a while. It might take more than a while for this to kind of happen. But I think the choice that has to be made is whether or not to come forward with this offer, or like this. Yeah, definitely, it's whether or not to come forward with this offer, I believe, because this person really knows what they want, and they're not letting anyone else see it or like have it or be involved in it. Yeah, so this person really is set on something. They're set on some certain type of outcome. But then, and I think they're set on a certain outcome, but they have to make a choice whether to go through with it. So it's like they know what they want, but it's like, do I do this to get what I want? Do I take that action? Is that going to work? They're being intuitively guided though, so they know what they have to do at this point. They know which choice is the right choice. But I think the question is, will they or will they not trust their intuition as well? Will they come forward or not? Not only will they come forward, but how will they come forward if they come forward? You know, there's all these kinds of questions that are going through this person's head at the moment. But yeah, I think they're definitely, yeah, it's almost like, okay, this person has been hurt in the past in some way, or this could be another person, I'm not sure, because there are two energies right now. There's the Queen of Swords and there's the King of Cups. But there's this other energy here so the original card was the Three of Swords that came out. So there was heartbreak here. There was a lot of emotional pain that was involved with this situation. And I think that's kind of why it might be so hard to make a choice, because it's relating to this, like, these intense emotions that have been holding someone back for a while. And it's almost like, okay, so it's interesting because this person is very, like, they want control of the situation, of what they want. They want to be able to control the outcome. They want to be able to, like, have that power over the situation. But it's not healthy in a way. It's not healthy in some way, because yeah, there was some like kind of codependency that was going on in this situation. And so like maybe this person is very codependent on the other person. Um, that could have been what they wanted. That could have been what they wanted. Just very codependent on the other person, and yeah, where it led to like an addiction in a way. So I think this connection wasn't the healthiest. Like there was pain there. There was a bit of like toxic behavior, like some issues definitely going on. And yeah, I think someone had their heart broken in some way, or they just had like emotional pain in some way. But you know, they still need to get justice for everything that happened. They need to get justice for this toxic behavior and the heartbreak. They need to get their justice for that. And it's like, it's almost like they can't move on until they get justice for what happened. Because they can't fully release these things until there's justice in the situation. They can't release them. They can't fully move on until some justice is done. Because this person, I think these are like two different energies. So one's the Queen of Cups and one is the King of Cups. And I would say that this is the King of Cups because he's in the reverse. So he's kind of like emotionally manipulative in some way. You know, definitely codependent issues as well, of just like keeping everything to himself or herself as well. Like this could be a girl or a guy or any gender. It doesn't really matter. Just take what resonates with you. But yeah, so there's a choice that has to be made, and I think someone knows intuitively what they have to do, what they have to say. I think the choice is whether to bring this justice, honestly. You know, it's like, is this person going to come forward and bring this justice so that the heartbreak can move on, the codependency can stop, and this person can finally, and then the other person can finally move on from the situation. Will they? The Queen of Swords is thinking very logical, very rationally. But the King of Cups is not thinking very rationally at the moment. They're thinking with codependency. They're thinking like this. They're thinking they got to keep everything to themselves. I do want to get out some more energy and just, I guess, see what else has to come out. What else is there to know about Leo's situation? What else is there to know about Leo's situation? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's like, it's interesting to me that both the Knight and the Page are in reverse of Pentacles. Because this shows me like this person is very, very slow moving, very, what's the word? Like they kind of focus on one thing. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know if they are going to come forward, or if they do, it's not going to be what's expected. Because this person can't move on, I don't think. This Page of Pentacles can't move on. But it's almost like, they can't move on, but they have to keep up a good reputation. They can't move on, but they have to keep up a good reputation. So that's why they're keeping this to themselves in a way. They're keeping it to themselves. And they don't, like, it's, you know, if like it's almost like if it comes out, then it becomes true. Then it becomes real. But yeah, very interesting. don't want to damage their reputation, but they don't want to move on either. So they just push everything away and just keep their face up, like they're acting almost in a way. They don't want people to know. And also that, yeah, like this with the high priestess, that could also mean like something secretive, something unknown. The unknown, yeah. Is there anything else that needs to come out about this situation? Anything else that needs to come out about this situation? Anything out? There we go. Okay. Alright, so now it's basically saying someone needs to use. Okay, so this outcome, it can't be come to by force, okay? It has to come from a loving place, if that makes sense. Keeping in mind like the foundation that's built and everything. Yeah, it's like the strength to build a new foundation almost. This person, yeah. I feel like this person is quite well respected. The one who is keeping everything to themselves. Keeping what they want to themselves. And they really are using their internal strength right now to get through this situation. But yeah, it's like justice still needs to happen. And this person's either gonna come in and talk about like the heartbreak, talk about the addictions and the codependency, or they're not gonna say anything. They're gonna keep it all to themselves. That's their choice. They've got to make that choice. So like whether this is you or someone else that you're dealing with, take what resonates. Yeah, it's like, do I go with my head or my heart almost? I think that's kind of what the judgment, what the choice is. Do I go with my head or my heart? And, you know, only the person will know. They will know what the right answer is. Head or heart, which one? Choose. Only they can make that choice, so. You know, I can't move on from this person. I still feel like I wanna offer this person something for my reputation. Which one? This one's the head, this one's the heart. What's it gonna be? Let's get some advice for this situation. Gonna be using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Alright, let's see what advice Leo needs to hear. What advice does Leo need to hear about this situation? What advice does Leo need to hear about this situation? What advice does Leo need to hear about this situation? Alright, we've got to deceit. And goddess of the moon. Let's see. 52. Yeah, okay, so there is some manipulation. Okay, so deceit. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with, either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others. Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable, so watch your money and your good name, and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. Ooh, that was a little bit heavy. Hopefully this one's a little bit nicer. Goddess of the Moon. Goddess of the Moon. Intuition going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Awesome. So yeah, definitely, I think both of those cards are kind of talking about intuition and how, you or the other person is kind of, they have to make the choice, and intuitively they know what's right, but they don't want to make that choice for some reason. Okay?